Yo, what's going on, man? It's Truth.
And it's your boy Tron Page.
And this is Truth and Tron Podcasts.
This is episode
11.
Yes. Live on Hipster fucking Radio. We're back.
Long time coming, man. How was your weekend and your week?
My week was beautiful. My weekend was even more beautiful.
Yeah.
How was yours?
My week was great.
Yeah.
My weekend was even greater. I had
great.
my son with me. We visited grandma.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Grandma, anytime I'm with grandma is a dope vibe.
Of course.
You know, so, we doing the whole health and nutrition thing. So I went over there to make sure, I whip up some smoothies and, cook for her a little bit so she could get into her new transition,
That's a fact.
So what's good for the week, man? What happened in the week?
I was just tuning into a lot of fucking music, man.
Yeah.
You had 21 Savage.
Mm.
You had The Dream. He wanted to drop a triple album. So
Yeah.
I tuned in.
You listened to the whole thing?
I listened to the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't get to play nothing yet, so.
I only like one song out of 40
For real?
songs. That's horrible, bro. I swear.
For The Dream?
From The Dream.
No way. Nah, I don't believe that.
It's too much slow music. If you want to make a baby, go ahead. Play the shit.
Okay.
But if you trying to vibe out and do all that other extra shit, I advise you not to tune in. But out of 40 songs, I only really like one.
I gotta check that out. I gotta see.
That's horrible, bro.
That's something like I would never think, twice about when it comes to The Dream.
Yeah.
One of the biggest songwriters out there.
Yeah.
40 records and you only like one. I gotta see some more feedback. I haven't even seen no feedback about
Yeah,
it.
because a lot of people don't even know he dropped. 21 Savage.
And you listen to the whole thing, or you listen
Whole
to
thing. I listened to the whole thing.
You gave it some time.
I gave it some time. Not a good look.
See, for me, I didn't listen to the whole thing of 21 Savage. I'm a Cole fan, so I went right to the Cole
verse.
And I listened to that, and of course, Cole verse was cool. I liked it. I liked that joint.
Yeah, I didn't even hear that verse. I don't know. Maybe I skipped through that song.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go back and hear that.
It was cool. It was cool. Especially like the story behind the actual record and how it came about.
Yeah.
It made me like the song even more.
He's hopping on a lot of trap music too.
He's on a lot of albums.
Yeah,
He's on a lot of albums.
I've been peeping that.
You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that because it shows a diverse,
He gotta be diverse though. In this day and age, you gotta be versatile. You gotta be able to show like you can,
I just think it came to a time to where he's like, I've been doing all this platinum without the features, selling out arenas. Let me just start killing these niggas on their albums.
On their own shit.
And I think he's been doing a good job with that.
Yeah. Shout out to fucking Jay-Z, Meek, and Fab.
Oh, that picture is iconic.
That picture is super iconic.
Yo, it's kind of dope that, a person could just post a picture and then everybody is just like so inspired by it and everybody just sharing it and tuned in. And it's like, it's amazing like what content just like, can just go viral or whatever. Like just one picture. Before you just needed a video or a song. Nowadays, these artists could just post a picture only.
It's almost like he's passing the torch to those two.
Yeah,
like, y'all the two next niggas up, you know what I mean?
Like he been passed the torch to Fab, but I guess Fab ain't take it to where he thought. Because they asked the question to Jay-Z a long time ago, like, who you think is going to take the torch? Who you think is going to take the crown? And he always was saying, Fab. But in my opinion right now, man, like, Meek
got it, bro.
Yeah, Meek is like, I think, like, he's that next guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he really showing out right now, I really see him in that light, man.
I think like both of them could do it. Like Fab just gotta drop another album. Like it's been a long time since he dropped the album. I think it's almost been about like 6-7 years. Like almost like
he not including the joint album. Of
course not. But a solo, like an actual solo album, like it's been a long time. So.
Yeah, it has been a while. I think he got like young boy syndrome. I say that because I can't like Fab is like in his 40s right now.
Yeah, it don't feel like it.
It don't feel like it. It feel
not
like,
at all.
regular Fab, you know?
Yeah, you look at Fab the same as when you looked at him when he dropped Ghetto Fabulous.
Yeah,
like, and he can keep up with the young boys
Yeah,
too.
yeah. He's another one that rap with these guys. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
still, do his thing.
Hell yeah.
So like, what do you think is the best version of Fab? Is the album Fab or the Soul Tape Fab?
Soul Tape Fab. I love Soul Tape Fab.
Yeah, me too.
You know, like that's like all of the Soul Tapes was fire to me.
Yeah.
I still listen to them to this day.
Yeah, me too. Like for me, my takeaway from those albums is just the samples.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, the producers that he used.
The production is crazy, you know.
And he doesn't use like the industry producers for those soul tapes. He always give
like
the new people a time to shine. So I like that. It gives people an outlet, to really shine. I was like, trying to put like everything together other than, our host coming in, right? Of course, I got a lot of questions for the host. But what I always try to do throughout the week is like really get things for us to really speak on.
Yeah.
And what I really realize is like, the same things really go on if you think about it. I don't know, like whether it's new music that's coming out or another controversial situation between different artists or celebrities. Like we need a new spark. Like I don't know if it's 6ix9ine it's because he's gone and Instagram has not been what it was. Like I don't know what it is. Because things come and go. Like last week we were talking about the Nicki situation, right?
Yeah.
And then that went away.
That's because that's the time we in. It's like,
it's like
like
so
people,
fast.
Things happen and you forget it.
Yeah.
Because everything is moving so fast because of technology.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I thought it was a great idea at one point, but it's starting to get a little scary. I don't know, like how things are going so fast.
As far as like what?
Like everything, like with the news, with the things that go on, the music that you put out, the music, like now people like, somebody said, posted and said, Nas' album came and went. And I commented on it and I said, who album didn't?
That's a fact.
Who album didn't?
I only listened to Wayne album for one or 2 days.
Yeah.
Cause there was so much shit dropping after that.
I sat with that album for like 2 weeks. Swiss album was like probably a week or 2.
Yeah, I ain't sit with none of that shit. Like,
but
it's too much. A Boogie drop.
Yeah, I only listen to the album. I like the album. A lot of people were saying they didn't like it. I like the album.
I ain't really like it.
I like the album. And I'm not gonna listen to it again though. Like that's the thing, you know. Not saying that he's not a talented artist. It's just the climate of music. I don't know if the way we digest the music, or like how we consume it, or whatever. I'm not sure what it is. But it's something. That's what it is. It's just how often these releases are happening.
It never was like that before.
Yeah.
It was always you would get a big release like each month.
Yeah.
Now you got so many artists dropping at one time. It's hard to consume it.
Yeah.
You want to listen to each and every artist, but it's so hard to do it because of your time, the day that you may have.
Right.
It's hard, bro.
Then I also think like it was at a time where like people had their years. So like certain artists, it's like 5 artists to drop a year. Like 1 year, these 5 artists to drop, and then you would get like your Fat Joes, whatever. The following year, they get their little mix and everything like that. Now it's like about 20 artists. Dropping in one day. Like I go on Tidal, they say tomorrow, releasing tomorrow, and it'd be like 20 artists. Like, and I'm not talking about 20 artists within different genres. I'm talking about the same genre of music. You know what I'm saying? Like something gotta give. I don't know. Like somebody have to. That's why I appreciate what J. Cole does. I appreciate that. We need some artists that release the way he does. Like artists. Like I see Kendrick does that. Cole does that. And now I get to understand why they do that.
It make you anticipate their releases. Like, because if you drop consistently and just like a lot of music is coming out, you're not gonna really have the excitement like you would if, you know what I'm saying, like this person is not coming out that much. And that's why when Kendrick drop and J. Cole drop, it's always gonna be something big. Because they know when to release their shit. They know the timing is perfect. They're very strategic people.
Yeah, right.
So I fuck with that.
Speaking of Cole, platinum again with no features.
Did it again, bro.
Again.
Clap it up to that, man. For real.
Clap it up. The only feature on that album was Kill Edward, and
that
Kill
was
Edward
him.
was him.
That was him. That was just an alter ego.
That was dope, man. Like,
Word.
who do you want to see drop that haven't dropped yet or in a while?
I think everybody released something that I kind of listened to. Because it was a lot of releases this year, but I don't know. Like I don't really.
I want to hear some like somebody different I ain't heard in a long time, like Dave Hollister or.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Like,
I was about to say like it gotta be like a good R&B release, like
that I ain't hearing like.
And I ain't hearing no while. Yep.
And it's like they gave me like a dope feel.
Yeah.
Like that. Or somebody like abstract that like they just came like out the blue, like a Bobby Brown again, like he just come out with a fire album and it's like, damn, this nigga Bobby came with some shit. Like I want to hear, I want to be wild. Like I haven't been like wow in a long time. Like I want somebody to just come out the blue, like this nigga dropped the album, like.
Word. That's what I
want that type of shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of like old school or like artists that came out in a ever before this one, B2K going on tour. Like I'm not gonna hold you. I was one of those guys that like B2K. Like I liked them. Why I Love You was a fire record. Don't act like you wasn't in the crib singing, baby, that's the reason why I love you. Don't act like that.
Yeah, my first she wasn't my first. My second girlfriend, she had the B2K posters all on the wall, the ceiling, the closet door, the mirror. She was a fanatic, bro.
Wow.
I had to fall in love with that shit because that's all she played.
Girlfriend fire.
Fire. Bump, bump, bump.
Bump, bump,
Fire.
You know
the niggas had it, bro.
The niggas had hits. And who they said they was bringing on tour was B2K. I think it was Mario. I forgot. It's more people in the lineup.
That's a good
I'm not
tour.
gonna hold you though.
B2K alone, you selling out.
But they got like about 4 other different artists that.
And this is
like,
real shit.
This a real deal. They doing a reunion tour.
Oh shit.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm taking baby mama there. Like you know what I'm saying?
I don't blame you.
I'm taking her there. Like we gonna have a good time. We gonna be singing B2K together. Like
hell yeah.
I'm on deck. Like I don't care. Like I was rocking with them. Like
hell yeah, they had
and people used to be fronting. Like all the homies used to front like they was not rocking with B2K.
You know how it go. Niggas don't. Back
but
in the
niggas
day.
in the crib shoot and dancing, doing all they dances. Niggas act like they was not rocking out with You Got Served. Like that was my movie. Like I knew all the lines. I knew the dances. Like all of that. Like the battle dances. Like everything. Like B2K.
Yeah,
they was real. Like of course they had their little scandals and people was calling them gay and they was getting molested and shit like that. That's neither here nor there. They had good music.
They got good music, B. I seen some shit on Facebook with the kings of R&B. I wish that shit was real.
Oh.
The lineup was R. Kelly, Trey Songz, Chris Brown, Tank, and I think Usher. And it was going to be a King of R&B tour.
Right?
I wish that shit was real.
Yeah, but I think Dream hinted that though. He said that he was trying to put something together with those people though.
Oh really?
Dream hinted that. But as far as that, even on that topic of King of R&B, TMZ they caught up with Bobby Brown.
Oh really?
I don't know. You didn't see that?
Nah, I didn't see
They caught up with Bobby Brown. They asked him that. First he was on his cocky shit like niggas gotta battle me first. Like if they want it, come get it.
So right? He feel like he the king.
Yeah, like I'm still a king until somebody take it. Like somebody take it, I'm still king.
Bobby Brown got hits though.
And then they asked him like if you was to actually bow down and give it away, like who would you give it to? And he gave it to Usher.
I said that on Facebook. Niggas was going crazy like I was wildin'.
He gave it to
You
Usher.
can't give it to. Alright, R. Kelly, you up there. You definitely in my top 5.
Yeah.
But after that scandal, being that a nigga got a daughter, I can't look at you the same, my dude. Before I had a daughter, you was like number
Them
one.
songs could probably be about a little girl.
Come
right?
on, bro. Like, for real. But now, like, I slipped him down. Like, it's Usher, bro. That Confessions album sold 10 million, bro. That shit went diamond.
Yeah.
What R&B nigga is going diamond?
Word.
The only other nigga that did that is Michael Jackson, but he's the king of pop, so he's out of the conversation.
But do we hold, we hold rappers to a certain standard? Like, they say you can't call them the greatest MC if they don't write their shit. Usher, his whole career had writers.
Yeah, he did.
His whole career.
And that's the thing you can take away from him.
Yeah, so like, should we still crown him the king of R&B, knowing that somebody else penned the stuff?
Well, R&B is a genre where we know that people don't write their
Yeah, a lot of people didn't write their stuff. You think about it.
Yeah.
That's why for me, man, nobody can never ever take a Stevie Wonder out the category or the topic of discussion. For me, Stevie Wonder is my number 1 R&B.
Yeah, Stevie
singer.
is just
he's
like,
my number
he's
1.
on another fucking level.
Ripping in the
bro.
sky,
That
living for
girl.
the city, that girl, overjoyed.
He
like,
got a lot of shit.
And the vocals and his vocal arrangement and his range is like, yo, I listen to Stevie every day, every single day. He put me in a place to where like yo, I'm calm, I'm chill, because his voice.
But we can say the same thing about Michael, because Michael had writers.
Yeah, he had writers, but I wouldn't even put him in R&B category.
Of course not.
I can't do it because all of his music, he had R&B songs, but he had different stages of music. Like we look at Off the Wall is disco.
Yeah.
That's disco music.
Yeah.
Thriller was more pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of course, he had, Human Nature, which is like, I would say an R&B song. He had R&B songs, but a lot of his music, the wide range of the music, and even as the body of work in the album, when I look, Off the Wall is my favorite album.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
You know what I'm saying? It's my favorite Michael Jackson album.
I can't help it was on that.
Yeah.
I love that song.
That song was on there. What was, of course, Off the Wall, of course.
Rock With You.
Yeah, all those songs. But it's like, it was a lot of disco on there.
Yeah.
A lot of disco.
Because that was what the industry was on at that point in time.
And at that time, there was a lot of disco, was a lot of, cocaine, sniffing.
Heavy cocaine around that time.
So they was on a disco.
Niggas is sniffing to Michael shit, bro.
Oh, he having, it might be quiet for the boy in a second, because I'm not getting no.
Oh, he just called me.
He just called you? Oh, I bet. How long ago was that?
Hold on.
Alright, so as you going along, man, but Michael Jackson, man, he can't be in the R&B conversation to me because he wasn't an R&B artist, in my opinion. He was more pop, he was more disco. Even when you think about artists like what's the his competition? You know anybody about to go call him?
Yeah.
He's on the phone actually right now?
Yeah, I'm on.
He's about to, I think he's on speaker already?
No.
You calling?
Yeah.
You want me to call him?
No, it's on there. Just
It's on.
If you could step out and.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, so even when we think about Prince was like rock and roll to me. He was like rock and roll to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that's like, bro. But for me, man, it's Stevie Wonder, because he's a great writer. He writes, he arranges.
Big facts.
He produces.
So you feel like the king. In order to be the king, you gotta be well-rounded.
Yeah, you gotta be, because R&B, that's rhythm and blues. Yeah, so to answer your question, I think that like rhythm and blues, it deals with emotion. It deals with emotion. So with that being said, is like, if you're an R&B artist, you giving me the experience and the emotion that came from somebody else when they writing for you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, if I'm an R&B artist, I want to give you what I'm feeling, my thoughts, my experience as an R&B artist. If I had a heartbreak, or if I'm in love right now, you know, Mary J. Blige, you're my everything and everything is you. Like, I would hope that come from how she really feels. Because now she got to tap into the emotion of somebody else. They actually producing her, like, you know, saying like this. You got to put passion, because that's what love is. You know what I'm saying? You got to be, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not taking away from them saying that they're not great artists. You're a great artist.
Great, because you bring the song to life.
You know what I'm saying? But
I get what you're saying.
I would like, I watch Stevie Wonder I watch a lot of artists on YouTube creating music. I love when I watch Stevie Wonder in studio performances and like him writing. Like, it's just all melody. He's humming, and you know he can't see, so it's just like his head is bopping like this, and he's just grabbing the words from out the sky and just humming and singing them back. It's so dope, bro. That's so dope to me. I watched Pharrell in the studio. I love Pharrell in the studio. I watched him and Justin Timberlake create Justify album in the studio. It was so dope.
I was trying to think, like, the only person I could really think of that we could put in that category
Like people
is like Babyface.
Even him though, he
had writers,
and
but
yeah, the end of his career,
he started getting other people.
Yeah, Pharrell. You know what I'm saying? There She Go was written by Pharrell.
Yeah,
because
he probably couldn't keep up with the time.
And produced by him. You know?
Yeah. So I mean,
like that. So it's difficult. It's not too many. It's not like as I said, Stevie. You know, all the people in the like even like Al Green had writers. You know what I'm saying? He wrote Love and Happiness, because that's the biggest hit he wrote. But he also had writers too. Who we like? Anita Baker.
Who in top 5 though?
What, even if they had writers or whatever?
Even if they had writers, who your top 5 R&B?
My top 5 R&B, my number 1.
It don't matter what
order.
What order?
All right, so yeah, but I'm gonna say it quick. Okay, cool. We got Stevie Wonder, of course. Stevie Wonder. We have. I like Tink. I like Tink as a great R&B artist. Anita Baker.
Okay, that's 3.
She got You're My Angel and all that stuff that's good. R&B. Dave Hollister.
That's 4.
And 5 would be Usher.
Mine would be Marvin Gaye. Teddy Pendergrass.
Ooh.
Usher. I don't know the last 2. Maybe Trey. Trey for 4. And I'm gonna go with Avant just because I love all his music.
Yeah, Avant is dope. I think Avant
He
is
was
dope.
very slept on.
Yeah, very slept on. I think he was slept. They said that he was R. Kelly's cousin. That's true?
I don't know, bro.
I heard like he had like a relation with like his relation with R. Kelly. Like,
Word.
like they got the same
That's
love and some
fire.
shit. But he was real dope. I think he was slept on.
He was slept on.
Very slept on. I think Cisco is was
Oh man, like how we forgot about
yeah,
him.
I think Cisco was real dope with the R&B.
Yeah, he
Incomplete, big record.
Big fucking record.
Big record. I like that joint. I think I like R&B more than
Dong
rap, though.
song was crazy. That crossed over.
That joint was just everywhere, every movie.
Damn, how could I forget about the blonde?
If I knew how to sing, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I would have been an R&B singer, man.
Me too.
I would have been an R&B singer. I often think about like having like vocal classes and stuff like that, like just to like learn how to tweak the vocal.
Yo, I was watching some shit today with John B and your man, fucking Donnell Jones. They performed back to back. But when you seen the women how they was reacting because of the way they was singing, you could just see like they pussy was just getting dumb wet. These niggas like, they like when they hit them high notes, You can see the women in the crowd going crazy.
Ain't
like,
nobody fucking with Eddie Kane
from 5 Heartbeats.
for 5 Heartbeats. When Donald Duck Matthews, when that nigga wasn't feeling the music, and he knocked boy off the piano, and that nigga hit that high note. Then the girl got voice.
Girl in the house tonight.
Yo,
Stand up,
ain't nobody.
stand up.
Nigga said, y'all want old Eddie Kane. Like, and no,
You
Eddie
want
Kane,
you want my spot?
spot, you gotta take it. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. I was so mad when I found out that wasn't a real group.
Yo,
When
I
found
thought that movie was real when I was little.
Cause they
nigga.
showed the picture at the end of some old people, and I'm like, oh, that's how they look now.
Yeah,
That yo, Robert Townsend, yo.
you did it with that movie.
Now I ain't gonna lie, I need a fair one with Robert Townsend. Like, he messed everything up. Like,
He
yo,
fucked my shit up.
you know
too, bro.
what they said, bro? They said that Robert Townsend had went to somebody's funeral that died. I forgot who passed away. They went to that person's funeral. It was like an R&B or a soul artist, you know?
Yeah.
And you know they had like seats for all the groups, like, you know, Temptations. They had they had a seat arrangement for the 5 Heartbeats, bro.
Mhm.
So that's how real he made it.
Yeah, I thought that was like based on a true story.
Yeah, man. But yo, Eddie Kane was a bad dude, man.
Yeah, that boy is.
He was
nasty.
better than Flash, bro.
That's a big fact.
But Flash was just like he was like the superstar. Like he had the superstar.
Yeah, he had the swag with him.
Yeah, but Eddie Kane, he was a guy.
Yeah.
I felt bad when he put on the joint, he put on the old costume, the old outfit, and he was outside the concert, and he was trying to get back with the group, like, I'm ready. And then
And
they
it
sang that
was,
song, and it was like, nights like this, I wish raindrops will fall.
He said, "Yo, they had to
Had
double
to take him
back.
home, like gave him his card and all that. Yo, that's my
How they
movie right
dub
there.
my man Eddie Kane though?
Best movie, bro.
They
What's the
dubbed
best?
him.
What's the best movie, yo? Your favorite movie, bro, from your childhood, like
Fucking Friday, bro.
Friday?
Yes, nigga.
for mine.
Friday is, I know that shit word for word. That part when the nigga, nigga said, yo, Debo coming. Nigga said, everybody put your shit up. Nigga Red gonna say, I'm just gonna tuck mine in. Nigga tuck the chain in. Nigga said, what you got on my 40, Red? Hey, yo, Debo stole him out. Right?
Yeah.
Nigga said, what you got on my 40, homie? Nigga said, alright. Nigga said, boop, snatched the chain. Nigga said, yo, my grandmama gave me that chain. That shit was crazy.
My favorite movie. I got a few, but I would say my favorite movie from my childhood had to be Above the Rim.
Oh,
That's
classic.
I watched that movie all the time.
That's
I had it on
classic.
DVD. I watched that joint all the time,
Yeah.
every time. Because like at that time I was on some basketball shit, heavy. So just seeing like the story, and then they used to always go to the diner, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think the diner was called, damn, I can't even think about the diner right now. I don't want to sit here and dwell about it, but it was on 158 in Amsterdam.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to go to that diner every morning for like a bagel for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I like that movie so much. My boy Slim in the building.
Watch the camera.
Watch the kid. Watch the kid. How you feeling, G? Everything good?
No, can't complain.
Yeah, we in here. We was just talking about, you could chime right in. We was talking about our favorite movies and shit. So he said his shit is Friday from his youth. And my shit is Above the Rim. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? My boy got some good.
Yeah, I fuck with Casino.
You know,
Casino. Coming to America.
oh, Coming to America
Paid,
Friday.
paid in full. And it's not a big deal. It's like,
Yeah.
to me, that's how I grew up.
Yeah.
Me too. Like, we all, like, you from Harlem for real? You
Yeah.
seen that shit like your
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
life. Like,
Yeah,
That's
like,
that shit, word.
I saw hustling since I was like,
I was hearing stories about grandma, like,
I knew,
she
like,
packed
growing,
people
yeah,
up, like, she
like
got
growing
people
up, I knew more niggas. I knew women to have more money than niggas.
Me
kinda.
too. Growing up, me
You know,
too.
funny. Like niggas had it, but women was like the people that was really like,
yeah,
you know,
the leaders
like,
of that shit, like, Like, I used to hear stories about my grandma, but like, grandmas, they say she used to pack people up. Like, when she was on her long shark shit, like, niggas got out of here. She used to tell me, like, I used to send a
They
feed.
say you gotta pour your own troubles.
She's like, I used to send
Shout
a
out
feed.
to my nigga, man.
Word.
This is 16 years, man.
Yeah, niggas don't be knowing, bro.
So we gonna talk about all that shit though, like see that whole history, man. I got some shit I want to talk to you about because, you know, I see you like a jack of many trades, like you a man that do a lot. So like I got some questions I want to ask, and I'm sure
My
that
nigga
there's people out
trendsetter
there,
too, man.
yeah. So like you know, there's people out there that they got that same just that shit.
Yeah,
So like I want to talk about that shit, but before we even get into there, right?
Yeah.
I want you know Tron to just like you know take the floor because he said that you know there's a lot of history that has been covered in the dirt and he want to bring to the surface for social media because a lot of the shit that was going down there was no social media. You feel me? Like
it wasn't.
there was no social media.
And the funny shit is when it first came, we ain't like it.
Right.
Like none of us. Like we was just like.
Nah, we was kind of
like,
birds on that shit, but
we
we was
didn't
like
like the new stuff. Like
Yeah.
I remember when Instagram first came out, niggas wasn't with it.
Nah.
Like everything that first came after everything that came after MySpace and Skolnick was like it was like unfamiliar at first. It was like damn, it's like you gotta really be on the internet because coming up in Harlem, it was so much about being outside, so much about like you didn't even need to have money. Like we was in a different era because it was tricky because you thought you were supposed to have money, but low key it wasn't no money. So it was like all you could have was your individuality, like who you gonna be, like who you like, you know, what your mark and shit. So like we was just in a different time. Like
this nigga was the first nigga I seen with the skinny jeans. Shout out to him because
that shit got
like it got crazy because like I said, trend setting shit. Like nobody was doing that shit in Harlem before this nigga. And he was the first person I seen with that shit.
No, that's a fact.
And at the end of the day, I just want to say that before to start it
off.
Seven jeans.
Take a little close.
Like
let me bring it close to you too.
Yeah.
If you want to lounge back on some shit like
my
this.
My nigga was the first nigga with them shits. And he brung it. And he was
all
trapping
that
in that
shit.
shit.
Nah, cause
Trapping in that shit.
Nah, this nigga like this the crazy shit. Like when I was young, this shit was funny because like I was always smart, but I didn't know what I really wanted to do. But I just was like so much in the streets, and then like I met all my friends as I turned like 14, 15, 13 type
Walking
shit.
Around.
So like me and Ferg knew each other since we was like babies and kids, and then because our parents knew each other, and then like it was other people that we all was friends with separately that it was just somehow somebody older knew somebody. So like you know you'll be walking one day in Harlem and you know you be with your uncle and your man will be with his father and then they'll high five like what, this my man, you ain't know? So now it's like, oh, this really my man now, you my pop's cut, like you know what I'm saying? So like that's how Harlem was for us, and like we was all like I think when we all met when like me, him, Wes, all of us, like a lot of it's so many of us.
It was just so organic.
It's like everybody was doing that one thing that set them apart from people that they added that became the sauce for the town. Like you know what I'm saying? Like one nigga like SB Dunks, one nigga like
Adidas,
you know, Adidas. One nigga like Y3. This is when Y3 first came out. Like I remember these niggas showing me this shit. I was like, what? Who? Like you know what I'm saying? But like it was like yo Jihiro Mama Mata, whatever the nigga name was. But it was just like seeing all that shit. I used to be like, damn. Like, but everybody like took their individual swag. I remember my man Mizzle brung La Tigre out.
Yes.
We was wearing Lacoste.
Yes.
And Mizzle pulled up with Tron one day. And he had on La Tigre, and it was just like,
Mizzle
was
was Mike the Pharaoh.
Yeah, Mike the Pharaoh. Yeah. Because I call him.
He called him Mizzle or Orange because the nigga used to stay with the orange.
He brought all like when we was young. Mizzle brought all the orange Tigres. so we used to call him Orange for a minute. But like like everybody had like their own individual style and shit. So it was just like you know even down to Wes, like Wes and Ferg was painting and doing stuff and creating stuff, and then we just like I wasn't creative in that way, so I just was like always supporting like all of us, like, and then we was throwing that cookouts and you know just mad shit like
we wasn't even taking rap serious in the beginning either.
It's just you know, we were going hard, but that don't mean we was taking it serious.
We wasn't taking it serious, but we was serious. It just wasn't. We wasn't doing songs. We were going around like these niggas. They'll go around battling everybody.
I seen a few battles with Slim. I definitely seen a battle when he battled at in PS28 Park. I forgot who you battled there.
Yeah.
I seen a few battles. I caught a few battles in.
It's crazy,
in that
man,
time.
because the group started with 4 people.
Yeah.
And it just expanded.
Who were those 4 people?
I mean, see, even then, that's like kind of. Well, yeah, it was like it was me. It was me, Easy, Triz, and Preview, and Perion actually.
Yeah,
and no funny shit. Actually, before that, what happened was I remember because we was like. I think it was like probably like I gotta take it way back. I think we was like I think me and Preview was like probably like 9 or 10, and Jay Mills was older than us, and you know all of our mothers knew each other. So like you know if you hanging out with your moms for the weekend, you know, or on Friday, Saturday, you know how that go.
Yeah,
like y'all around who your moms is around. So like we all around each other. Kids gotta hang out. So like I remember Mills was rapping or something like that, and he was like rubbing it off on Pre. And Pre would come to me, and I was rapping on my own because I was from down the hill. So like I had a different style of rapping. Like I was really into like saying some shit that was like, damn, he said that, but like kind of like in a way where it's like, well, where I'm from, you should believe it. So it was more impactful for me to rap a certain way. So like when we started coming up, I started coming up the hill when I met them, and I was going up there, and that's when like Smack DVD had started, and we was like, you know, you would go to different hoods, and like you said, you would battle, you would rap, it would be 20 dudes on the corner. You go to 145th and Broadway to go buy some sneakers. As soon as you want to buy the Jordans, you didn't even get the sneakers because there was always a rap battle or something. Like you know what I'm saying? Like then you had Dipset, Luca Brasi, and all them up and down 4/5 selling CDs. Like then you had everybody like I was goosing at the time, so I used to like rob people and shit like that. Like real shit. Like, he'll tell you like we used to do all type of shit. Like so how I was getting money was I would come up the hill and we'd act like we had certain drugs. And I don't want to say too much. I know not like, you know what I'm saying? But like we was just trying to do anything to get a dollar, real shit. And we was little niggas, so it's just like. You know, and then me and them, and everybody had a little bit of style. So the more we all met up, the more it was like, yo, I gotta take from you, I gotta get from you. You know what I'm saying? And me being the nigga that was like doing too much outside, I was like, damn, my niggas, these niggas smooth as fuck. Like they be on some like, you know what I'm saying? Like they just fucking with the bitches, like they just hanging out, and like I'm from 8th, like where it just be too much going on. So he'll tell you, growing up with me, like we used to like. They'll come like nobody would go down the hill because they couldn't. But them fucking with me, they was good, and then they was good on their own. So they just come, they do what they want. Come meet me, I'll be down the hill. They just be moving. Right on. And they be the only nniggas nobody bothering. Like you know what I'm saying? But it was just like that's when we knew it was like, oh yeah, like we could take this shit on the road, like and play with it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like because it was like I come up the hill. And I got family up the hill. You know, I know a couple people from up there. I knew they was up there. So coming up the hill to fuck with them was my way to leave 8th, leave 7th, and not have to worry about, you know, all the crazy shit that was going on. So it was like we go up there, and then up there everybody battle rapping. Nobody was battle rapping down the hill. Oh, like nah, hell nah. Niggas ain't give a fuck when I rap. Like what? Hell no. Like niggas could rap. But like there was no young niggas that they cared about, so it was just like if you wasn't like
if you wasn't on Lennox,
if you wasn't on, that's a fact. If you wasn't rapping on Lennox, nobody cared. Because like Lennox was where everybody went to rap at, like you know what I'm saying. So it's like you go to 3rd Park, you go to 4th, 5th Park, or wherever, 40th, wherever. It's just like all the battles really happened on Lennox, sometimes on 7th. But 8th was more known for like gambling and shit. So like I remember we used to run around and people used to be like, yo, what's up with slimming them niggas with skinny jeans? And it's like it went from niggas laughing at it to niggas like. 2, 3
gotta
later,
get
niggas like, like you start seeing niggas going, yo, my shit right, yo, I'm good. And then it's like, then I'm like, look, I told you, like, you know what I'm saying? So like, that's how it really kind of started.
Skinny
and it's like,
jeans and the shell toe.
We used to do the shell toe, skinny jeans, Lacoste, rosary beads
with the H&M hoodies. We used to love them shits.
Word.
And then that's when
I seen that shit from afar because even though I lived on a hill. I used to always chill in the Bronx. I got family in the Bronx. So it came a time where I was seeing y'all, and I was like, they're seeing shit from afar. Like, and I'm like, you know, damn, like this shit is really going on up here. Like this shit, this shit is lit over here, boy. Like for real. I tried to reach out to niggas. Like that's how I'm like, I gotta.
That's how I remember that's how we all met.
Facts.
Like coming up the hill and shit. Like, cause like that's like with Fat Boy. Like, Fat Boy
because I always knew Fat Boy because. You know, my man J-Boy, Jason, you know, they call him, you know, famous Pink Lip J. I grew up with Pink Lip J, and him and Fat Boy was always cool. So I knew Fat Boy T and them for like forever. So I always was like up there fucking with them. But, you know, when they started telling me about all this shit, because Fat Boy, he used to DJ for y'all and all that, so he was showing me all the shit that's going on. I'm like, oh shit, I'm like, this shit is really lit up here. Word, facts, B. So you said it was only 4.
Remember Rob Lowe?
Rob Lowe.
Oh,
shit.
My boy Rob Lowe.
Nah, I gotta search that book. Yo, whenever you spoke to him recently or anything? Like, how that nigga?
Spoken to Rob Lowe.
Yo, I gotta search.
I forgot about him.
Nah,
but like, you know what's crazy though? But I said that to say like, Rob Lowe was one of the reasons why I knew like, damn, like, you know, like if this random ass white guy from like wherever could like move here and like trust a bunch of people that I'm from here and I wouldn't even trust these niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I knew. And then it was like, what hurt me too was like what happened to him in the end because, you know, somebody, you know, they violated him or something.
Somebody stole his
something
equipment.
stupid. Yeah. But like, even before that, like, you know, I hope Rob that he good, you know what I'm saying? That was the homie. But like, it just showed me, I was like, damn, I was like, yo, hip hop crazy. Like, you know, like people will move to a certain city to be next to something, and I ain't never to see it because it's like, you know, we ain't used to see nothing. Like, you know, like I tell people now all the time, yo. Like I tell people, talk to me the right way, because you don't talk to me like I'm some nigga who like think some certain way. Like you don't understand. I did not know certain shit a few years ago. Like I'm damn trying to tell people. So they be talking to me, they be see me fucking with brands, see me fucking with whoever, and they be looking at me like, oh, this nigga Slim Hollywood. Bruh, I'm from nothing. I'm from nothing. This man will tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like when people say that, if you don't know the person, it sounds like they saying it to sound humble. Bro, I'm from train rides while I fall asleep to get up. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from my grandmother waking up going, nigga, what the fuck you doing here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get your ass out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, you know, like, not in a bad way, but it was just like, you know, like, I had a family that wanted me to do better, and it was like, when I wasn't doing it, it was like, they wasn't having it.
Like what kind of parents did you have? Like first of all, like I know, depending on like your heritage and everything like that. Yeah. You know, like if you got like Haitian parents or Jamaican parents, they're a certain way.
So my parents, my family is black, West Indian, and just from Charleston, South Carolina. So like my family's like, and from straight Harlem. So like,
so they basically was just that they were stern. They wanted the best for you.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, you know what it was? I was on. See, another thing too. My situation was different because I was on my own. I was 17. So like a lot of other people, like, you know, at that age, they was like, you know, going home, and I was thugging it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I had a crib here, had a crib there. Then like one day, this how crazy life was. I went to smoke a blunt one day with my man. One day I went to smoke a blunt with my man on his block. I go up there to smoke. Swear to God. I had just lost my apartment. Like just lost my shit like a week before in the Bronx. Because my mom's had left me her apartment or whatever she had on 167.
I remember that.
It was so real with being a Harlem nigga. I ain't even go like that because I'm like, man, I can't go to the Bronx. So we used to go over there and go wild. So one day he was living on 164. Tron had just moved to 164 from Grand. So I go up the hill, come fuck with him, get low or whatever. So his brother, that nigga. So we used to go up there, fuck around or whatever. Shout out to Twizzy. So we go up there, whatever. So Twizzy ain't like everybody in the spot like that. Like, you know what I mean? So and it was when he first was getting to know us like that too. So he didn't want little loudmouth niggas around like that. So it was like we had to respect it. So come up with a bright idea, nigga. My man Murph, he like, yo, we can go to my homegirl crib smoke real quick. So I'm like, mind you, extra, I don't like going places I don't know people type shit, like real shit. Like I was like, I don't know, bro, I'm good. I went outside. So he kept telling me. So they was hanging out without me up there all the time. So I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm come up there. I'll come up there, smoke one blunt. The girl who owned the apartment ended up whispering in my ear, telling me some weird shit, like, yo, you kind of cute, da da da. I'm like, word. So you know, a day later, I got the house keys. So that's how it's a real story. So this how I end up the hill.
Now, I remember you.
Yeah, when I was up there. Yeah. So that's how that happened. We was there like 2 years. So that's like that was more how shit started because it was like once I was back in action with the crib and shit, it was just like fuck it, like I'm bringing everybody to the crib. So he bringing everybody, I'm bringing everybody. And then we the only niggas brought. Mind you, I'm 18, 19. I'm the only nigga with the spot. Like so it's just like nigga, you just running wild. Like
yeah. That's just some crazy shit.
So it's like low key, it's just like me, even me, like people always say shit to me like, yo, Slim's supposed to be on, I'm like, damn, like y'all don't even know my life. Like,
I want to do it. Like I can't for it.
I'm like, word. Like it's just mad shit. So like we went through like growing up, we just had mad fun because we was able to like get into mad shit, and it's like we wasted a lot of good time. Like all our time we wasted was mad good. Like even when I don't see my friends now, it's not that I don't see them, bro. I can't see you no more, and I already saw you. Like,
Yeah,
we gotta get where we're going now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta we already gonna like, you know. That's why I tell niggas, call me, nigga. I'm there. Like, what the fuck? Like, I can't do nothing all day, but like, nigga, if my man's call me, I'm pulling up, nigga.
That's a definite fact. I know I used to call Slim like, yo, pull up to the crib. We be in there on FL Studio.
Nigga, I pull up to your crib, play 2K8 with your brother. Nigga, like, that's how far we go back. Nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
playing 2K, niggas making beats and shit like that. Shit was just like that, bro.
That was like that. We was in like a good creative time in Harlem. Like, you know, like even seeing it now. That's why I be trying to tell people when I talk to them. I'm like, yo, bro, like, man, I'm 31. I just started doing the best shit I want to do in life. Like, I never for real. Like, I like it every year. Like, even I'm sure all of y'all. Like, I'm pretty sure you never knew that. The later it gets greater, like it's not a joke. It's like look at like the rebranding of niggas like Joe Buttons and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can lose. Like, and, you know, not saying he's a loser or nothing like that, but like he was proud of himself and nah, I'm not that kind of person. It's like, nah, bro, you kind of like lit right now, nigga. Like your shit revamp.
I think it comes down to people not trusting, you know their journey and trusting in their destiny. You know, like we get so caught up in thinking like, yo, this is the type of person I want to be. But you know, life shaping you every day to be some shit even greater than what you know. For real. Like we started this podcast just off of people on Facebook saying, y'all two niggas be bugging on Facebook. Y'all niggas be bugging. Y'all need to do something. Be like, yo, we really do need to do something.
I was hitting y'all up when I first saw it. I was like, because it needs to be people that know what they talking about, not people that's just fans. Like, you gotta have had some type of experience like around, like, you know, and when you around ignorant people, they call it failure. Like, oh, you doing this because you didn't make it. Nah, nigga, like, God giving me my purpose as we speak. Nigga, like I wouldn't even be good at what I'm doing if I didn't work at the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's really what it comes down to. Like, you know, like, we live in a city where, like, you know, like, everybody's scrambling. Like, if one thing don't work, everybody doing one thing. So then that make your shit impure. Like, it's like you start to, like, I've had conversations with all y'all where we feel like, you know, we all had a conversation like, damn, I don't feel like doing music no more, man. All these niggas that used to be doing basketball, playing music, like, you know, all the scamming niggas rapping, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's how it happens.
It's like, it's cool, but it's like, it's you know, that's what they want to do.
I just can't, like you the person that actually, you know, showed me that, you know, I can do different things. Because I always thought, like, it only had to be music. You know what I'm saying?
It's all
connected.
Like
when I see you doing that shit, I be like, that's why I'm like, yo, there's a point for you to be here. Because I'm like, a person with many different roles, you know, it's like, yo, how do you balance it? Because I see you still releasing music. I see you still, like, I see you, you know, you modeling. I see that you got, like, you know, endorsing different things. You doing for the community. I was there when you gave out mad clothes, and the clothes wasn't even no cheap shit. The shit was J's. I had got all the kids from my school. I got all the kids from my school to pull up. I was telling them, like, yo, get some free shit, get some free drip. And it was some shit. Niggas is leaving with ties, books,
get them Kappa, fucking everything. Champion, like Jordan, bro. Polo, like all that. But it's like that's one thing I did learn, like, being around in the industry, like, for a few years, like, because I off and on I had my spouts with the industry, like, you know, from 18 to 30, like, you know what I'm saying, like 18 something happened, then, you know, back in the hood a few years, 23 something happened, then back in the hood year two trying to figure out 26, 27 something happened, then 30, I think I got it. You know what I'm saying? Like we all get to that, you know what I'm saying, to that realization point. So it's like, even now, I don't think I got it. I just think I'm so afraid to lose it, I won't do nothing but work for it. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't walk around feeling like, oh, I did like low key, like, I don't got like a press kit or some shit or like a resume or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I gotta repost shit on the gram because I'm like, yo, hey, bitch, stop talking to me like that. I've been doing shit.
I've been doing,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about what I did, but I got recent shit I could tell you about. Like, I don't want to talk about 12. Like, that's like, I had 3 lives already. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for me as an artist and me as a creative and me as a young mogul coming up and doing whatever in any field, I want to show people that you could lose 10 times and still win. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want to do. Like, show niggas like, bro, I've been to the deepest parts of hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people be faking a life I don't talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. So he could tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like, this one of my best friends, like, real shit. Like, he would sit there and tell me about myself, like, yo, you need to stop misusing your powers for this, bro. People believe in you. People fuck with you. People love you, bro. Leave the streets alone. Lead it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, a lot of people can't tell me nothing because they don't really know me. Like, they just know what they see. Like, you know what I'm saying? They see me smiling. They see me happy. But it's like, yo, I'm happy because I know what it feel like to be really down, to be really bad off, to be you know, we used to sit in the crib and fucking go to the 99-cent store and order go get a bag of chicken nuggets and split it up for the day.
That's a
like,
fact.
For real. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, people
Yeah,
don't
this
know.
nigga
Like,
too.
Yeah.
like,
Me and niggas start sharing plates.
and get a bread and cut it in half.
It was like
him, Murph, like couple of us.
Niggas had
shrimp
shrimp and spaghetti, and looking at each other like, damn, this look like one for one nigga right now, but nigga, we gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? So
we grinding at the same time. Like,
so I respect that, and I feel where you coming from with that shit at the same time. And being that you've been through all those different things, and you're doing so many different things, and you got so many different hats on, how would, like, what label would you put on yourself, if any? Would you say I'm artist? Would you say
I would say mogul.
It started. It realistically, it started wanting me. It really started being fitting more into the mogul space, just because but people was always kind of telling me that, because I always like to do stuff and put shit together, but that was just because I knew that I had invested more time in certain relationships than other people. Like with my situation, people always kind of stumbled on people that was already my people. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know what I'm saying? Like, when somebody worry about you because you doing this, that, and the third, I'm like, bro, I grew up with him. You know what I'm saying? So like, I always happen to be right in the culture right there, whether I took advantage or not. So like, I started peeping that shit, and I was like, yo, like, I gotta do something with it, because if you really from Harlem, if you really from here, one thing I knew about the town and I knew about people from here was, you either got niggas who taking it or faking it till they making it. And you got, like I always seen two type of people in the hood. I seen people in the barbershop talking about other niggas' money, and then I seen people that only come to the barbershop once in a while, and they got money. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember that when you were young? Money nigga come in, yo, what up? Hitting everybody off. Everybody on him, and he out.
He dipping,
The rest of them niggas, nigga, fuck you talking about? He said he got $50 million. How you gonna tell me? I just be in the barbershop looking at niggas like, yo, that can't be me.
That can't be me.
Like, I get where niggas coming from, but like, I feel like, and I say that to say, not to diss nobody, but I just say that to say, I noticed that growing up in Harlem, I used to watch people talk all type of shit, be swaggy as hell, know everybody, know everything, and then don't have no money, or don't be rich, or don't be successful. And it's like, damn, like, that don't make me happy to know everybody, bro. I've been knowing everybody since I was 7.
He was young,
So like, you know, that was what made me kind of stop. Like, not stop rapping or stop worrying about the music aspect of it, but I was like, yo, I want to be important to important people. I want my voice to matter, whether you like my song or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted my voice to be powerful, not just, oh yeah, like, all right, well, you know, we kind of fuck with Slim, he dropping something, so let's fuck with it. You know, like, I feel like you can get a lot of that in this town too. Like, you know, you can get a lot of reluctant love, you can get a lot of, like, and then we in a time where losers become winners out of nowhere, so it's like, I don't even want that kind of love. Like, they just rooting for you because you might. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so I fell out of love with that a little bit, and then it's like, I started, like, how I came into the game was I came in writing, so like, but I forgot, like, crazy, like, how I did, but like, so like, the last couple of years, like, I met Cuban Doll, she gave me a chance to work with her, and we just started building, and then I took it other places, and then that's what told me, like, yo, like, I think I'm happy as long as I'm happy, not if everybody else happy for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what it was. Like, you know, like, cause everybody would like, with my shit, I was always this guy. Yo, go ahead, this nigga nice. Everybody fuck with him. And I felt, it took me a while to realize that was everybody making me be more outgoing than they was, low key. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, if they like his shit and they fuck with him, then we all in here. And it's like, damn, but bro, you bring us in here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's like, what if I exhaust my resources? Like, you know, what if I roll the dice and get the wrong number? You know what I'm saying? So, like, I just started looking at it from up, and then things happened to me, like, where I met artists where I was just like, okay, like, I was like, oh, like, maybe I could just get behind this person and help them, and just like, not, you know, it make me happy to be involved in something that's really moving, and not having to stress about how I'm gonna get my shit moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't wanna play that game with people. Like,
I think that was my biggest challenge too, like, because I'm more of the type of person to where I feel like you said, if this person win, we all good. But then everybody looking at me like,
but in reality,
I think you the one.
And if you have too much of that mentality, in all reality, you can end up being a nigga that's just like you. People send flowers to your funeral, but they don't come. You know what I'm saying? Like they send them like, that was my man, I loved him, but they ain't gonna stop and be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, you don't want to be the person that, like, there's a lot of people in hip hop. I watch the failure stories as much as I watch the lit stories. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll be like, damn, like, the one thing that person didn't do was, like, they was just counting on shit to be good because they was a good person. That don't mean shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta take yours sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that was like a part of my shit a little bit. I was like, you know what, like I was like, people know how much I hustle, so if they see me walking in the building, they gonna call the police.
Mm-hmm.
But if they don't, you know what I'm saying? But if they don't know I'm in the building, can't call the police. So like, that's how I started doing it. I was like, nah. I got something for these niggas. Like they expected me to drop some mixtape and like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, nah. I was like, I'm gonna just help. I'm gonna put the music out with the artist you on heavy, and you wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying? Then it was just like, that's when I got happier because I was like, yo, I already got 1 million streams. Like, and then niggas was like looking at me like, how, nigga? Like, when? And I'm like, alright, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
check that.
Alright, like,
that.
Literally, you know what I'm saying? So like, that was one thing I learned. Like, you know, I be trying to tell people like, it's mad ways to be happy, and like, you don't have to be happy by being able to see that everybody else happy because you're happy, because they might never be happy for you anyway.
And sometimes we don't realize the seeds that we plant too, because of the inspiration that you might have had on another person.
Yeah.
You are the reason why a lot of people are doing what they doing now, because they saw you doing what you was doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of these guys gotta give you credit.
Yeah.
Honestly, a lot of niggas gotta give you your roses, bro. Because at the end of the day, if it wasn't for Slim Dollar stepping out and being that first person to say, yo, I'm going to take HMV on my back and do this, then it wouldn't be no, let's be real, it wouldn't be no King Zeus, or it wouldn't be no Jay Prezi, it wouldn't be no ASAP Ferg. Let's be honest. And I'm not just saying that just to say it.
I put like this. Off camera, I'm going to show y'all a reason why I don't care. You feel me? But funny shit is like I had to humble myself to know, because look, just the person you is, people not going to give you your credit, your roses. So it's like, what you doing right now? Taking it. Taking it, making a culture. We have a culture. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's all it really is, bro. Like, it's not on other people. It's not on what they think of us. Like, you know, it seemed like that. That's how you get trapped in the shit. Like, oh man, niggas ain't fucking with me. They fucking with everybody. Yo, you fuck with you. Because there's no nigga coming through the door to fuck with you hard enough for you to put you on.
That's a fact.
So it's like, you get distracted by, oh man, that's who they like over there. The nigga with the red hat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, we ain't wearing blue hats no more.
Yeah.
Keep wearing your blue hat, bro. Like, what the fuck? Blue hat's gonna be cool again next summer. You know what I'm saying? So, just shit like that.
I definitely rock with that. I was one of those people that'd be like, damn, over there, but then I started putting that energy in my cipher. You know what I'm saying?
You got to.
Put that energy in my cipher, and
like what you doing? Waiting for a nigga to put you on a podcast? Like, got your own. Like, you know, it's going, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like my advice to y'all is fuck with everybody.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no funny shit. Like, cause Calvin was asking me not too long ago. He was like, yo, you think I should manage Truth and Tron show? I was like, nigga, hell yeah, I'm doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like for real, it's shit like that that's needed, because it's like, if y'all could like, y'all would be the answer to like the Drink Champs. Drink Champs has a certain demographic that they want to deal with. Like, they just like, you know, and I love the show, but I'm like, damn, bro, I gotta wait till I'm 43 to fuck with you? Nah.
See?
Like, I love it, but I like the show too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta be a special guest. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what about the niggas that been putting in work that you never heard of? You know what I'm saying? So,
they said people from 10 to 15 years can go on that show only.
I mean,
so if you're a new artist, you ain't making it on Drink Champs.
But what killed me is, most of the niggas that was out when we was in high school is still coming out now.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't want them to stop doing what they're doing. I'm not saying y'all old or dissing them or nothing, but it's like, the positioning is weird. It's like, you know, if y'all taking up the outlets, it's like, what can people do? Like, it's not like an underground dude could just go in Breakfast Club and talk for an hour.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, you know.
I want to take it back to Harlem real quick, man, because, you know, you guys, you know what I'm saying, like, y'all like, I'm giving y'all flowers now. Like, y'all like my idols. Like, Tron, I hit Tron, I hit you guys. I'm just like, want to be a part of the shit, you know what I'm saying?
So like, it was always organic though.
Yeah, it was, you know what I'm saying? And I went to that show, what was it, on 42nd somewhere, y'all had the show and it didn't.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't go down. That's my
40 seconds.
I got the flyer too.
I know. Squirrel was supposed to perform and everything like that.
A lot of people have.
It was like Massacre on 42nd or something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, some shit like that.
Yeah.
So, but I say that to say, what was your greatest, or what would you think is the greatest moment, or the greatest moment for Harlem as a whole? It could be like when somebody got a deal. It could be a certain moment at a certain event.
I would say a lot of moments. I would say.
Give me your top 3, top 5.
Damn, son.
Oh man, you said top 3.
My top 3.
Yeah,
My top 3 would be
one of our cookouts would be.
Oh yeah, no, I'm about to say that. I'm about to say first.
We're at
HIV cookout.
135th.
I would say 135th or any of the last 3 years of the dope ass barbecue.
The dope ass barbecue.
Because it's the same thing. Like niggas, like that's what niggas don't understand. Like the thing with Trip Set, people think Trip Set was just some new exclusive thing. It's like it was just rebranded, nigga. Like we the same. Like it's all the same people. Like you got niggas in ASAP throwing it up. You got niggas in whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like it's just like we didn't want to get stuck in. You know, not to diss anybody else, but we had groups before us that came, like the MHs and stuff and all of that, and we just didn't want to get stuck in the keep it so Harlem that it just stays in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Like no funny shit. Like we was into like, all right, let's like even when I first told niggas, I was like, yo, we just gonna calling it Trip Set. I was like, why? I was like, because like we taking trips and shit. We trying to get set. I mean, I don't know. Like it's just like it was so much stuff we was throwing into it, but it made sense because at the time that was like a trippy year. Remember that year? I was like, oh my god. But it's like we was already living like that, so it just fell into us. Like everybody's like, oh, those some trippy niggas. We was like, I guess, like you know what I'm saying. So it was like, but it was like low key. We was just raging, trying to get a new buzz, trying to get like like it was like yo, it was all the new dope shit was happening. So it was like, oh shit, like reinvent yourself, but who you are. And it was just like, oh, well, I'm young and free and I like to have fun right now. And I'm trying to, party, turn up, do a little drugs, smoke a little weed, like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, that was what it was. And then, you had the explosion of Rocky came out. Like, that was a dope thing for Harlem. Like, a lot of people try to ignore. Like, not ignore, I would say, but, like, they don't give it that much credit. But, when Rocky got on that shit definitely changed the course of what was happening in Harlem. Because people saw, like, oh, those guys that do their own thing are dope. Like, Harlem doesn't have to look like Harlem. It can look like whatever. It could be whatever. So it was like, that was a dope thing for Harlem. Like, a real dope thing.
That's dope. All right, so we got to close it out soon. I just got the signal. So before we close it out, I would like to ask anybody that's inspired by Slim Dollars and want to do what Slim Dollars do, what suggestion or advice would you give them?
I would tell them is, you gotta be crazy. You have to be.
Right there too.
You have to be crazy.
Right there.
Mm-hmm. You got Karen right there.
Yeah,
you have to be crazy, man. Mm-hmm. Like, nah, but for real, you gotta really believe in yourself, and you gotta know that it's not gonna happen in a day. It's not gonna happen in 2 days, 3 days, not even maybe 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 1,000, 2,000 days. No funny shit. Yeah. Like, you gotta really, like, it gotta be in your heart. Like, you gotta love it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to take rejection and laugh at people and be able to keep seeing something that nobody else see because you're serious. Like, you're not just telling yourself that. So I would say stay dedicated. Mm-hmm. Don't be arrogant. Mm-hmm. You don't know who's gonna help you in life. Stop thinking you know everything. Because people think they know everything. Like, I know a lot of people personally. Like, I know rich people personally. I know broke people personally. I know people that can change your life personally. And I've watched people in a room talk to a person that can change their life like nobody. And I'd be like,
you don't know who that person
people
is.
Are stupid. Like, man, it's like you can go through years of pain because you just turned down a person God sent you. So, like, stop thinking y'all know what y'all talking about. Like, stop using people. Be used as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot.
Value,
like, help people. Like, stop helping people just if you're gonna get something. Because I met a lot of people that changed my life because I just decided to take time out of my life to help them and fuck with them. And just keep it real. Like, and whatever your real is, like, it'll work for you. Like, if it's you, you're gonna get what you deserve. If it's not, you're gonna get some other shit. So, hustle hard. Don't be a hoe ass nigga. Fuck with your niggas for real. Like, fuck with your people. Put food on the plate. Show niggas how to eat. Cut people off if they hurt you. If they don't, leave them around. You know what I'm saying? Like, regular shit, man. Stop. Don't. Regular shit. Don't chase these hoes before you help your bros.
And if they get to a point to where they get discouraged.
Oh, you get discouraged? Shit. Go relax somewhere. Go hang out. Go have fun. Go lay up with a girl. Go enjoy yourself. Go restart for a few days. Like, it's a temporary feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I watch people go on the gram and make big announcements. Oh, I'm done with rap. Then 3 weeks later, they got a SoundCloud link. Like, yeah, I know what time it is. Like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I think people get frustrated a lot because, the internet is out and you see the gram and shit. But, like, stop counting what other people doing and stop counting other people's blessings. You don't be knowing how that shit be happening. They don't know what nobody doing or what they really got going on. Like, you know, so
That's a fact.
you work on yourself. Like that shit. Like it sounds so corny, but the corny shit you can say to yourself is what's going to change your life. Like, you know, worry about you. Like, you know, people overlook that. Worry about everybody else.
That's a fact, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Truth and Tron podcast, man. This was a dope episode. Episode 11.
Big
My
facts.
boy
11
Slim
in
Dollars.
I'm coming back too, cause we ain't even getting to the third. I'm gonna come back by the time
Definitely
they
come
get
back.
hot.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
Definitely
We
come
ain't
back.
even
We need
like,
Slim Dollars back
Be
up
early.
here.
We gonna be, matter of fact, I'm gonna bring these niggas somewhere. We gonna go to a brand something so it can be lit.
Yeah, in fact,
you know,
and it's
we gonna go outside.
Yeah, we can go outside and do it there.
Yeah.
Do whatever we gotta do, man. My boy Slim came through, man. One of my favorite guys.
My
You know
niggas.
what I'm saying? And we gonna
That's
take
the
this shit to
bro,
the top.
man.
This shit
Big
ain't gonna
facts.
stop here, man. This shit ain't gonna stop here. We gonna take this shit Harlem across the world.
Big
Real
facts.
talk, man. Salute. Tron,
You already know,
Slim.
man.
Yo, we here, man.
5 p.m. was
Salute my
good.
brothers for having me,
Vibes
man.
was
We here.
good, man.